Previously on The Gates.
Christian.
Come on. Don't call me again.
You have to tell her now, because any male she comes in contact with could be in mortal danger.
They have no idea what your tea is doing to them.
What's with the whole we and they thing?
Welcome to suburbia, where everyone uses their perfectly manicured nails to scratch each other's eyes out. I'll need a vial of your blood for the spell, of course.
You see, gentlemen, everyone has secrets that need protecting.
Nick, help me. Nick, help me.
Sarah?
I'm sorry, Nick. We can't let you lead.
What do you mean?
Come on, Claire, it'll be fun. I'm having it catered by that Spanish place. There'll be tapas, sangria.
It's really important to me.
Good. I will see you around noon.
Seems like your little housewarming / pool party shaping up to be quite an event.
Well, I just hope everyone gets along. This place can be so cliquey sometimes. It's like Karen won't talk to Claire, Devin won't talk to Vanessa. It's like a whole...
Do I sense an ulterior motive?
Yeah, stop detecting. I'm inviting lots of people. Hey, did you get any sleep? You had nightmares again, huh?
I'm fine.
And this job is supposed to be less stressful than Chicago.
I'm fine. And I gotta go.
Eyes open, always wear your best, call for backup. I love you.
I love you too.
Claire, just go to the party and try not to let Karen Kresge get under your skin.
Karen and her lot. There is nothing worse than that rancid dog smell.
All right, well, just go play nice. We need to be normal right now. Nick. What, right away? How clandestine. Isn't this a bit paranoid?
You saw Buckley's home movies. You asked me, we haven't been paranoid enough.
What do you propose we do about it?
He's got something on us. I say we get something on him. Make it an even playing field. Check that out.
W.R. Harrison, the developer who co-founded the Gates with Buckley. That's before my time.
Harrison dies a few years after the Gates opens. Falls down some stairs. But right here, coroner's inquest. Something about it. It's a little too neat.
Vague suspicions of murder, that's not enough to go on, is it?
So we dig. Dylan, we dig till we get something better. You're on the Gates board. It gives you access to bank statements, to contracts. Right? Plus, Dylan, you have your community.
Well, hold on. Buckley is not a vampire, and if I start digging around the board, Buckley will find out.
Look, it's a risk we take. Otherwise, we got Buckley's threats hanging over our heads for the rest of our lives. You want that? Dylan.
All right, I'm in.
All right, I'll be in touch.
Hey, Dr. Peg. Yeah, look, I'm sorry to call you on vacation. It's just I'm getting some nasty side effects from those pills. Keep taking them till you get back? I don't know if I I don't know if I can handle that. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I've been looking for you.
I'm late for class.
Andy, I just want to know why you're avoiding me. And I thought we had something, and things got weird the other night, and now you just...
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I can't.
boy. You're exactly what I've been looking for. Chief Monahan, what an unexpected pleasure. Here for a men's facial? A little massage?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions about your ex-husband.
Frank? Please tell me he's in lots and lots of trouble. That's him. W.R. Harrison. He was a friend of my father's. He didn't have any children of his own, so he sort of doted on me. I introduced him to Frank. Back when I still had no idea what kind of man my husband really was. Frank had big dreams, but small pockets and no connections. That's where Uncle Billy came in. That's what I used to call him.
So how would you describe the relationship between Frank and Mr. Harrison? Do they get along?
You're fishing. What are you trying to catch?
What's out there?
I can tell you this. Frank and Uncle Billy had a huge falling out right before he died. Looking back, I think maybe Uncle Billy learned about Frank and Vanessa's affair. Things between them got ugly. And then Uncle Billy had his accident, and Frank got everything he wanted. Full control over the gates and 100% of the profits.
Nobody found that suspicious?
Uncle Billy had a bad hip, and I was young and naive. By the time I found out what Frank was capable of, well, who'd listen to the ravings of a scorned woman?
Claire! Oh, you brought a quiche. You okay?
Yes, I'm perfect.
Thank you so much for coming. This really does mean a lot to me.
Oh, I would have missed it. Although I may not stay long, I'm a little bit sensitive to the sun, and I'm afraid I don't swim.
Oh, well, really? Have you seen some of the outfits? Because trust me, none of these women are going anywhere near the water. Hey, Lee, you came.
Yeah, and I brought margaritas. Oh, figured you need them.
Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't think you'd be into this sort of thing.
Watching stressed-out trophy wives get catty with underfed divorcees. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping this party would bring people together.
Sarah, what a beautiful backyard. I brought venison. Tisha, let's start up the grill.
I should get out of the sun.
You invited Claire Radcliffe and Karen Kresge to the same party?
Yeah?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
So what'd you dig up on Buckley?
Okay. Look, Devon may think Buckley killed Harrison to get control of the gate's profits, okay? But the numbers don't add up. If anything, Buckley is underpaid for his position. It's all very proper.
These are public records?
No, better than that. I paid a visit to Buckley's CFO, Lloyd Foster. Now, he's been here since day one. The lion's share of the profits from the gates, they don't go to Buckley, they don't go to Devon, they don't go to anyone else. Instead, 80% ends up here. The Gates Trust.
So, killing Harrison doesn't free up a penny for Devon or Buckley.
No motive, no murder. Well, at least that's what they say on Castle.
What if it's not about money? Devon said Harrison and Buckley had a falling out before he died. What if Buckley kills Harrison over anger?
Well, how do we prove that?
Lloyd. Guy's been here since the beginning, right? Maybe he has some insight.
Hey, Andy, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're acting strange.
Look, I told you, I'm fine. We're not together anymore. Leave me alone.
Venison?
Bloody rare, just the way you like it.
You're in an interesting mood. Full moon?
Okay, can you explain that?
Some things are beyond explanation.
It's a nice effort. I can't remember the last time anyone brought those two and their friends together. So how are you? Is the Gates everything you've been hoping for?
Yeah, no, this place is amazing. Just the people need a little work. I'll be right back. You know, she doesn't bite. Karen Kresge?
I'll take your word for it.
Look, Claire, I may be pushing. I do that. And to be honest, when I first met Karen, I really didn't like her that much either. She's a good person. Just go over there and break the ice. For me.
I will say hello. I'll be cordial. If she starts with any of her usual nonsense...
Best. Thank you.
Look, all my favorite ladies in one place.
You invited Devon?
Yeah?
It's hot today. Who's ready to jump in the water?
I appreciate what you're trying to do here. But I have to go. I can't do this.
Thank you for seeing us, Mr. Foster. I understand Harrison and Buckley had a disagreement before Harrison died. Was it over the affair with Vanessa?
That's the rumor. See, Harrison was very fond of Devon, so if he learned that Buckley had been unfaithful...
Must have gotten ugly.
Apocalyptic. But whatever the issue, Harrison was so distressed, he threatened to shut down the gates.
He could do that?
He had me working on the details. And then
Harrison died.
So sad the way they found him. Face down at the bottom of his staircase.
Lloyd, I'm gonna need access to the records from that year. Copy of Harrison's will.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, dating in the internet era is a revelation. I get 100 messages a day. Eliminate the losers, there's still dozens of handsome, successful men who'd kill to meet me. Karen, darling, you should give it a whirl. No need to grow old, sad, and alone. Sarah? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's just this entire party was a huge mistake. I just want everyone to get along.
It's because you're sweet. You know, Nick came into my shop today. He was asking about Frank. So mysterious.
Well, I'm sure he had his reasons.
But what were they? That's the question. What cookie jar did Frank stick his grubby hands into this time? And more to the point, is he going to get caught? For once.
Well, Nick doesn't really talk to me about his case.
And if he did, you wouldn't say anything, right? Confidentiality. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you something. My specialty. A little calm in a difficult day.
Last chance. Anyone?
Venison? Isn't that a little obvious?
Suit yourself.
So you found this company in the Gates records?
Yeah.
And this River Trace land management, it gets paid directly from Harrison's estate?
Yeah, $250,000 a month. There's a codicil added to Harrison's will requiring the payments. It was added a week before Harrison died. This doesn't look like any office of Buckley's.
It's abandoned.
Not exactly. Well, it looks like the only thing this place does is drain money from Harrison's estate. It's a rent receipt, payment by wire transfer from a numbered account in the Dutch Antilles. This is Shell Company 101.
I've seen this before.
What?
I've done this before.
Broken into an empty office of a non-existing company?
No, set up an empty office for a non-existing company. My people they tend to outlive their identities, so every decade or so we have to reinvent ourselves. New name, new town, new birth certificate.
Otherwise, you never age. People become suspicious.
Exactly. And when one's garnered a certain amount of wealth, one prefers to retain it. And
so, empty offices, shell companies, codicils to wills.
Which raises a very uncomfortable question. If we're trying to prove that Buckley killed Harrison, what if Harrison isn't dead? And instead is funneling his own money to himself?
Right. What if Harrison is like you?
We should meet. Absolutely. Let's talk on the phone. What's your number?
Hey, Devin, you left your bowl at my house. Oh, sorry, you're busy. I'm gonna leave.
Don't be silly. Let's sit. We'll have some tea.
I love this tea. I can't get enough of it.
That's because of the secret ingredient. Sorry if I ruined your party.
Oh, no, don't be ridiculous. I'm sorry. You're the one that got thrown in the pool. No, my party was doomed from the start. I swear, Devin, I'm never gonna understand this place.
It's the mysteries that make life interesting. Speaking of which, any news on Nick's little investigation into my pig of an ex-husband?
Yeah, you know I can't really talk about that.
Of course you can. It's just the two of us. You simply have to tell me everything.
Nick asked me to look at the Gates books, and also Harrison's will. And I found all sorts of strange things.
Go on.
In Harrison's will, the first thing I noticed was a clause, added right before he died. Thanks for the tea.
Forget all about it. Hello, is this Beastly Boy? Henry, you have such a nice voice. I can't wait to meet you.
Andy. No, Andy, come on. No, Andy, wait.
I said go away.
You can't avoid this forever.
Brett, go away. I don't want to talk to you. No.
Leave her alone. You don't know what you're doing. Sit.
Brett.
Back off.
Stop. Brett, no.
Happy now?
No.
I have to go.
I love to stay where the world it forgets me. No noise or rage, no voices to correct me. Out here in the water, the deep sea.
I get so lucky. Someone like you in a mutt like me.
I picked you because you're not like the other boys. You're different.
I don't know about that.
Don't worry. Different is exactly what I'm looking for. You can show your true self to me.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Well, we're doing this.
Don't we need a court order or something to exhume a body?
In a backhoe, I have you. Look, we need to know if Harrison's dead or alive, right? The only way to do that is to dig. So we dig.
All right, allow me.
Check the right hip socket. That hip was replaced.
Yeah, so it's official.
It's Harrison.
Oh, so much to my theory.
You know what? Turn his head over for a minute. I want to check something.
You serious?
Thought you'd be okay with dead things. Right there, you see that? The impact wound on the skull. That doesn't happen from falling down a flight of stairs. This, my friend, is no accident.
Anything you want to tell me? I smelled you when you came in the door. I smelled you.
I can explain.
I am working very hard to keep a promise that I made to you. So whatever it is that you're doing...
Protecting our family. Buckley is blackmailing me. That woman I killed to save Nick, he got it all on video.
He saw you?
Yeah. He showed the recording to me and Nick.
What does he want? Money? We have money.
He wants silence. Cooperation. But listen, Nick and I, we have a plan. We're getting the dirt on Buckley, leverage.
Leverage? Frank Buckley. The man who welcomed us here with open arms. Caught you murdering a woman inside the gates. And all he's asking is that you follow the rules.
Claire.
And you want to fight him. Dylan, I don't understand. You're always the one who's saying, think of us. Think of Emily. Imagine the consequences. You might want to heed your own advice. Try to put an end to this.
Hurry up, Slowpoke. You'll miss the first bell.
That was sort of my goal.
Wow. Real shiner.
Told my mom I ran into a door. I don't think she believed me.
You don't have to lie about what you did. That was cool.
I got my ass kicked. And that's not even the worst part. I was trying to protect Andy. But she acted like I did something wrong. I don't get her.
Look, I don't know what's going on with Andy lately, but I know she cares about you. So don't give up.
Yeah, if you say so.
I definitely say so.
Hey, Dylan, it's Nick. Look, why don't you come down to my office?
Nick, I'm out.
What do you mean you're out? We agreed.
It's just too risky.
I think you're making a mistake.
Or maybe he's the rational one, and you're making the mistake.
I'll call you back.
This investigation of yours, it needs to stop.
You're trying to blackmail me and Dylan.
What I'm doing isn't blackmail. It's an intervention. You both made serious missteps, and you need to know that you can't get away with that sort of thing here. When are you going to wake up and realize you have a good thing here? And stop screwing it up?
Is that what Harrison was doing? Screwing it up?
Harrison, what are you talking about?
You talk about helping people, protecting what you built. I think you murdered Harrison. I think you bludgeoned a feeble old man to death in his own home.
You think I killed Harrison? He's like a father to me. Everything I am today, I owe to him. I could never have hurt him.
I know he was trying to close the gates.
Look, he was angry. He was confused, but he was no threat to anyone.
Even if I believe you didn't do it, somebody murdered your friend, your mentor. Do you want to see justice?
Of course I do. I'm going to have my people talk to him.
No. Let me do my job.
Normally I'm not big on baths, but this is pretty nice.
Well, that's because you don't have to pretend with me. You can just be who and what you are. I've been looking for someone like you for a long, long time.
Somehow I doubt you have trouble getting anything you put your mind to.
You'd be surprised. My life has been a series of disappointments. People have hurt me.
Well, anyone that hurts you, you just point me in the right direction. I know how to make problems go away.
You're sweet. Not very subtle, but sweet. So, there is a way you can help me.
You just tell me what to do.
More bubbles? It's not so much what you can do, it's what you can give. What I need from you are your eyes.
Dylan? Dylan, are you home?
You know who this is, and you know what to do.
Christian, this has to stop. The phone calls, the flowers, everything. Karen, you can't come in here.
I don't need permission to enter a house, unlike some people.
What happened? Please leave.
Why do we act like this with each other?
Just go.
I can't. It's Sarah. She's in trouble. She's been drinking Devon's tea. I think it's starting to have an effect.
What do you suggest we do?
First, I help you clean this up. And then we talk to her. Together.
This is so nice. I knew if you just spent some time together, you guys would get along.
Well, sometimes it takes an outside point of view to spot the obvious.
It's good to have someone like you in the gates, Sarah. Someone without the prejudice that the rest of us carry around. Still, we do have a confession to make. This isn't entirely social.
Sarah, how long have you been drinking Devon's tea?
Well, pretty much since I got here. It's so relaxing. It's great. It's like having 2 glasses of wine without the hangover.
And I imagine that it probably works better now than when she first gave it to you?
Well, yeah, that's true, but...
Sarah, what we're saying is things that seem too good to be true usually are, especially when they involve Devon.
Can't go too deep into it, Lloyd. There were no signs of forced entry. Had to be someone Harrison trusted.
Like Buckley.
Exactly. What I need from you is why. You put together all the finances and show how the payments from Harrison's estate were funneled into River Trace management.
I'll do everything I can.
Good. Thank you, Lloyd. Trust me. You help me solve Harrison's murder, you're gonna be a hero.
Please.
No, listen to me. For 2 minutes, and if you don't like what I have to say, I swear I'll never speak to you again.
2 minutes.
I finally understand you. I know you think I don't, and at first I had no clue, but now I get it.
Brett, I don't think
I
you
get
understand.
it, Andy. I get that everything going on with you is happening because you're different. Different in a way you think no one else could ever understand, but I do. I understand. I understand because I'm not human. You're not alone, Andy. You never have to feel alone again.
It started with my mom.
Right on cue, Lloyd. Gotcha.
Lloyd. Frank. I can explain.
Buckley.
Look, you're the one. You changed Harrison's will, and then you killed him. It's been you all along.
You're just like Harrison. Never leave well enough alone. I brought this to clear up some loose ends.
Gun on the ground! On the ground! Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Hands behind your head against the desk.
You set me up.
Set you up? Face down at the bottom of the stairs? Those crime scene photos were never released. You gave yourself away, you idiot. You're welcome. Coming through.
No, wait. Wait. Give me a minute. If you'd let me die, then you would have been free of this place.
The thought crossed my mind.
Go. Don't try to stop.
Let's load him up. I'm just wrapping things up now. Yeah. I'll call you back. Okay.
Hi.
Mrs. Buckley, what can I do for you?
I just came from the hospital. Frank asked me to stop by. He says you're planning to leave the gates.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
That's a shame. Frank spent a long time looking for someone like you. Someone who'd fit in here. I think he found the right man.
Yeah. This place isn't what I expected it to be.
You're afraid of the gates. Of Dylan and Claire and the rest because of one word. Vampires. But Sarah and Claire, they're friends, and Dylan risked everything for you. So what if they're not monsters? What if they're just people with unique differences and difficult histories who need your help? What if the gates isn't a trap? What if it's a calling? What if this is where you're meant to be?
Okay. If the gates is such a wonderful place to live, then why all the secrets? What is Frank trying to protect?
Me. He's protecting me. I'm the reason Frank fought Harrison's plan to close the gates. And the reason Frank worked so hard for our special residents. Because I'm one of them. I'm a vampire. The truth is, everything that Frank has ever done for the gates, he's done out of love. That's the real secret of this place.
Love.